Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Valerie, and as you can see, today I'm not riding alone. I am with
Matamela Liboy.
Yeah. So today we are going to just be doing a continuation of our skin conditions. We did an initial video on her channel. I would advise that you do go and watch it first before you watch this one.
Yes.
And then you come back and then you watch this one. So we're going to be talking about how we healed, how we got better, how we are managing the conditions that we have. So I suffer from a skin disease called Lichen Planus, which is also an autoimmune condition. And Tami, you have?
I have dermatitis.
Okay. So Tami, perhaps you can go first and share with us what it is that you do, how you manage, and how you got to this point where you can actually say, are you dermatitis free?
Yes, I am. Nice. Oh, thank God. I am dermatitis free. I can wear shorts. I can wear sleeveless. I'm living my best life.
Oh, wow. You're lucky. Because I'm not there. Hey?
But at least it's better now.
It's better. Yeah. I'm not there yet. But I can actually happily say that I am now living a normal life like everybody else. I'm no longer scratching and itching myself every place I go to.
Yes.
Another thing I didn't mention is exposure to the sun. I couldn't be exposed to the sun. It used to flare.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I get that.
So now I'm able to hike, I'm able to swim freely and walk freely, not always with an umbrella, covered hats,
Yes.
All I put is sunscreen and I'm good to go. So one of the things that I did to manage, I had to go and learn how to manage this condition. So how did I do that? I did mention the previous video. Go back and watch it. I did mention the previous video that my parents booked me into a medical institution in Cape Town called Be Free Lifestyle for anybody that is interested. They use a holistic approach on healing. They don't use this modern medicines. So basically everything that I know I had to unlearn. Remember, I was using steroids. I was using tablets. I was using
UV phototherapy,
everything. So what happened is when I arrived there, I had a bag, a tote bag. You know how big they're like this big. It was full of medication and pills, right? That's what I took and I used. I traveled with it everywhere because I needed that for me to get by. When I got there, they took that bag away from me.
And threw it everywhere.
No, they didn't throw it away. But they said, my dear, I don't think you'll be needing this. I freaked. Imagine someone who has not had more than 2 hours, 3 hours at most of sleep by tablets. And now you're telling me that
I don't need
this.
And
I said to them, no ways. Like, I even wanted to like make a U-turn and go back because my bags just arrived, because I had to stay there for 10 days. So I almost felt like I can make a U-turn and go because I'm like, they don't understand
what I'm going through.
You cannot take this from me.
I need
it. You are killing me. So I remember my mother's words. She said, please, my child, I know you are tired, you're exhausted, but whatever they make you do, please just do it.
Yeah.
Just agree, whatever they give you food,
just
eat.
Do it.
And I'm thinking, this is me saying no, right? Not even 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
And that time I'm busy eating. Like, no, you can't take this. Like, you can't. Like, I need it. Because I was already itching. And they're like, no, please just trust us, And I remember my mom's words, I decided to obey. And they said to us, okay, no, let's go and have lunch. Guess what? I get to the table. The first plate is brown rice and eggplant stew. First of all, I have not eaten brown rice. I don't know in how long, because I'd stopped eating all starch. All, my goodness, I freaked out at the food.
Yes. If now, right now, you are the medication mother of the freaks because wow.
And mind you, I cannot freak out from outside. I have to do it internally. This is not happening. This is not happening. This is not happening. But I had to trust them and the process. I'm sitting there thinking, taking the first bite, thinking I'm going to get worse. Already I'm itching. I'm thinking I'm going to get worse. So I have that first bite, and you're chewing slowly, waiting for a reaction, to worsen where you are, and nothing is happening. Okay, let's have a second one. Because mind you, it didn't even have to take 10 minutes before it started. Okay. Yeah, it would just probably in 5 minutes, if I ate something wrong, I'll start flaring. So I'm going the next one, nothing is happening. I'm like, okay, now you want to relax. And I started having my meal. I finished the whole plate. And that time they took me to the room and they put some ointment on me. They were looking for a closed part of my body because I had to go strip undress. They were looking for a part that has not been touched by the skin disease. There was nothing, only just here. Yeah, and at least your face was so clear. But they couldn't put that on the face because the medication apparently was too strong. It would go straight into the bloodstream. So they only just put a little bit here and on the back of my calves, just a little bit. Because apparently they were supposed to put all over, but my whole skin was open, so they couldn't do that. And the moment they put it, I started burning. And then I rushed. They quickly made me rush to the shower. I showered quickly, then I cooled down. Whatever that thing was, it's almost as if it was a switch. It switched off all that what I was feeling, from when I arrived, when I was eating. It's like the itching that I always feel underneath my skin and the hotness, because I felt like my skin was on fire, It just switched off. It's like somebody went, boom. It's like no shedding of the illness. It just. And I said to the lady who was assisting me, I said, Ruth, what's in there? And she said, no, it's MSM. I'm like, but what does it do? And then she said to me, no, it's a chemical that does help to cleanse inside the system and whatnot. For the first time, I had hope. Sure. But I didn't know to what extent. Yeah. But, there was now a glimpse of hope. There was a light. You could see the light. There's a kind of... There's a light. And it's coming. Yeah. I'm like, there's a little light. This glimpse. And I said, okay. That was the last meal, by the way, 3:00. There's no dinner. So they say... No dinner? No dinner. Huh? So that was dinner at 3:00. So they said that, I had to unlearn a lot of things. Okay. So they said to me that this is the last meal. We went for a walk. And when we came back from the walks that we have is after every meal, we have a digestive walk. Okay. And then we come back and then they did a few treatments, like put me in sauna and hydrotherapy and all of that. My body went into a lot of... I don't know if it's a detox or what to call it, but I went into so many treatments, nothing that you would find at a hospital. Because I think at the hospital mostly it's either they cut you open, they put in injections, but there's massages, there's hydrotherapy. So basically it's natural remedies or something like that. And also a lot of juicing. Okay. A lot of smoothies. Wow. And she's drinking it. I've been drinking. She's been drinking a smoothie, so it's probably a lifestyle. Yes. Yeah, it's a lifestyle now. Okay. And there's also plant-based. Also help with losing weight. Hey girl. Hi, I'm I came already. I'd lost weight. I'd lost even more when I got there. Yeah. I lost even more when I got there. And this time I'm eating full portions.
Give me the location.
The thing is, what I loved is they brought back my appetite.
Nah.
I'll give you the location at the end of the video. In fact, in the description, we'll put details of the place.
Yes.
So they taught me how to eat, taught me what to eat, taught me what to apply, what not to apply. But everything is natural and no funny chemicals. And it's a Christian based facility. So every treatment, mind you, we don't just come to this machine and sit here. No, get into this machine. Let's sit down, let's pray.
Wow.
And then we pray. After praying, then they start the hydrotherapy machine and then it starts steaming you and doing all those funny things.
Wow.
When we're out of there, come out. And the whole time, the care I got there, my God.
Beautiful.
I had 3 women taking care of me. I felt so special. I felt so loved. I even forgot when I came here because I'm sick. I felt like I was just there to be pampered.
You were just pampering instantly.
I went there with so many issues also. I was also healed like
mentally, yes.
The peace of mind that I came back with, And this went on for about 2 weeks. Okay, it's 10 days, almost 2 weeks. In the morning we have your prayer, breakfast, and then we had classes, which is where they are teaching you the foods that you should eat. It's not like just come and like, by the way, in the morning have breakfast, have this, and then eat. Nah. They will tell you that what this food does to your body, what this does, what a burger does, what spinach does, why we have these colors in vegetables, why we have, and I'm sitting thinking, wow, I never would have gotten any of this knowledge had I not come here. I called my mom. I'm like, Mommy, thank you. Wow. And guess what? In 8 months, I've never had a long sleep. For the first night that I arrived, the longest sleep I had, because when they sleep at 9 and they said to me it's bedtime, I said, no, I can't go to sleep now because I'll be up at 12 and I'll be up again at 2. I can't. I need to sleep after midnight so that the night is shorter for me, And they said, but we are going to sleep, and because we wake up very early in the morning. So they gave me a book to read, left me in my room. I fell asleep after midnight. Guess what? I was expecting to wake up throughout the night. 6 o'clock, they woke me up because the curtains are blockouts. Okay. So when she switched on the light in the morning, you didn't. I opened my eyes. I'm thinking, what time is it? Yeah, I'm thinking it's like maybe 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and then it's like, wakey. Lizzie comes in and I said, what time is it? She said it's 6:30. I'm like, you are lying. The shock of never having 6 hours of sleep.
Yo, guys, I feel like you don't understand my reaction. If you want to understand my reaction, go and watch the video on my channel. You will understand. What?
6 hours. Sleep was so precious to me.
Yes, it was a privilege.
It was a privilege. So, I'm like, 6 hours. She's like, yes, my dear. I thank God. I'm like, wow. That light that I was seeing was just... It was
the ring light.
It was getting so much
wow.
better. And I said to them, all the treatments I go to, I'm always thinking... I'm just doing it for the sake of someone at home is crying, saying that, please go, please just try. This time I really believe it. Wow. Now I feel when I leave here, I will be healed. So when I got there, my skin was red, open wounds. And 2 days in, it started getting dark. I didn't know what was going on. Wow. But what I learned is that was when it was healing. It was becoming a closed wound. It was getting darker to make a scab, and then unfortunately I'm going to be left with the pigmentation and the scars. I would have taken, even now, I would take the scars over
the before. Me too. I didn't go through that, but I know we need these people to help more people because wow.
No, and they are helping.
And is it expensive to go there?
No, not at all. Well, expensive in the sense that you need to pay a lump sum. But because right now it's 14,000 for 10 days.
Okay.
But the 14,000 that I paid for those, because when I went it was 13. Now it's 14. When the 14, that amount that I paid for that is much less than the amount of money that I had used prior with the doctors
yes,
and the consultation and the medication, and there was no
it got
relief.
To that much.
Yes, way more. So, but I suffered for 8 months, mind you. So you can imagine the 8 months of up and down with doctors, ointments, treatments, the phototherapies. I haven't even included the transportations because I was in Centurion. I had to travel to
Cape Town.
No, not Cape Town. Pretoria.
Oh, the doctor
for the treatments and so many things were happening. So if you calculate the amount of money and what I got in that 10 days, you can't even compare it. You can't. I would vouch anybody who has any ailment. There are people with cancer who are going there
and getting healed.
They are getting healed.
Wow.
Yes. Also, it depends on the stage that you're at. So it's not. I'm not saying they're miracle workers, but they are doing a lot more than what most doctors and most hospitals are doing, and they are not using the types of harsh chemicals that I was having side effects from what I was taking. My skin was thinning, now I'm trying to rebuild my skin, and it's because of how they taught me to. I use, guess what, I can actually walk. I did mention I can walk in the sun now. Back then I couldn't. So because this is what happened, my husband had to drive me to the door of wherever that I need to get off, come put an umbrella for me to just get into the building, because should the sun have contact 10 seconds already, it was flaring and it's gonna get hectic. So I had to live like that, and I used to think this is not life. That's why most of the times now it's like stay at home, because it's
going
like
out is hectic,
So now I lived that life, and coming back after the 10 days, when I came back, I just wanted to continue with that lifestyle because I did not want to go back to where I was.
Sure.
There's so many things that happened when I'm that side. It's a lot, which I'm busy compiling snippets and actually and I'm just, because I have footage of when I was there, what we're doing, the treatment. So I will upload as time goes on, and you will get full details. Yeah, and it's in the farms, by the way.
Wow.
So I was living a farm life. Yes, it was so peaceful, guys.
I can imagine.
Oh my god!
And in Cape Town is beautiful.
No, but we were in the bundus there by the.
Either way, is that the same
by the mountains,
vineyards and everything? It is still just so beautiful.
No, so that's how I got to learn to manage it. Diet played a huge role.
Yes.
They changed me to a plant-based diet, so they're plant-based, and told me which seeds to eat, which rices to. Okay, brown rice was what they were encouraging me to eat. The breads to eat, things without gluten and things like that. So diet played a major role, and seasonings,
spices.
Because they don't use too many spices. They use a lot of herbs, which already are healing. Because even right now, tell me you're sick with something, I'm mixing up some remedy.
You don't just eat anything.
No. That's not something that I do.
No more takeaways.
No, here's the thing. I didn't leave all these things because I didn't like them.
Because of
it was because of the situation. Yes. But should I get here and you're like, I've made you some pizza and it's got chicken, whatnot. We eat it. We go home, we take charcoal so that it cancels everything that
charcoal.
Yes. No, there's a charcoal. Yes. For someone who doesn't know charcoal, there's activated charcoal. Okay. Which attacks all toxins and everything that's not supposed. It's not right in the body. Yeah. So you have.
For those people, don't be shy. I'm very energetic, and expressive.
Yes. No, we love that. We love that. So charcoal, that's another thing that they did share with us, that just because we're now eating the way we do does not necessarily mean that now we must just cancel everyone and be rude to us. Because there's someone who will have gone out of the way to maybe make you scones when you're going to visit them for tea, and you get them like, no, I don't eat that.
I don't eat that. Yeah,
I don't eat that.
It's quite,
you know,
rude
it's rude, you know. So they're like, no, have one, have your coffee, and get home. A spoon of charcoal and water you drink. You have a nice evening, and everything is cancelled.
Yeah,
you don't have issues.
Wow.
So that's I had my charcoal last night also.
Sure.
So I don't have issues. That's how you manage it. You just need to know what to eat and when to eat it also. Yeah, it's not just a matter of now every day I'm having pizza every time because there's charcoal. Don't overdo it. No, we're trying to heal here. We're not trying to get worse.
Yes,
you know.
that's true.
So that's what I do to manage this whole thing. Because everybody will ask, so you will never eat this? You never? I'm like, no, it's not a matter I will never eat it.
I can, but
it's moderation
and
you know,
managing it.
Yes, because I do not want to go back. But here's the thing: when I do get stressed out. I told myself I have divorce stress, but I'm going through a very stressful period in my life right now. I'm going through a divorce. So now and then it comes back.
Yes.
And when it does, the way that I'm able to manage... Yes.
Okay.
It does flare.
Okay.
And when it flares, the best way I'm able to manage it is when I go hardcore raw. Okay. I go on a raw diet, no more cooked, plant-based, and then in 3 weeks or so it starts to subside.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So that's how I'm really managing it now.
Yes.
Yeah. And at least I know how.
But
it's still there.
Yeah. So with me, it's not really there is managing, yes. So the medication that I was given, the first month was horrible because nothing was happening.
Sorry to cut. I didn't emphasize this. By the way, I no longer take any medication at all.
Yes.
Since I've been to be free, I've never taken any tablet.
Oh, that's nice.
Any ointment.
That's nice for you.
Yes.
And your pocket.
Yes.
That's nice for everyone. Everyone is happy.
Yeah.
And also, overwhelming your body with tablets is not.
It's not good.
Nice. Yeah.
It's not.
But yeah, okay. So I was saying to you guys, the first month was horrible because there was no progress. I even saw there's a doctor on TikTok, a famous doctor called Dr. Matthew.
Yeah.
He posted
really famous.
Yes. He posted something very similar to mine, and my sister sent it to me, and he said must buy some blue shampoo.
Okay.
I bought it and I used it for a week, and every time I would put it on my skin, it would flare. That was the only yes, it would flare. And to me, I was like, because it's flaring, it's probably working. I said for like the whole week nothing was happening, and I was like, let me continue with whatever I was doing. I drank the pills, I did everything, and I was using a lot of detox. And I started seeing progress.
Oh, by the way, I was encouraged, though I'm not flaring, but I was encouraged to try your detail when I saw your video. I'm wondering if it will help with my pigmentation, because nothing works.
Maybe. Because like, yes, I started using detail every single day, and I started seeing a lot of progress, and I feel like maybe the medicine that I was given was supposed to work gradually. I don't know, but by the time I went back to the doctor, it was gone. But then I wanted to go back to my routine and understand, when does this thing come into play, and when it came into play, what was it that I was doing different. Not to say that very I would think that way, but I started eating food from a supermarket, a very famous supermarket which starts with an S.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't speak of these people, because tomorrow, what if they want to answer you? You get me? Yeah. So I started eating food. A lot of people where I was staying in Venda, like some of them work in the supermarket which starts with a B,
Okay.
but they go to the one which starts with an S. And even there by the canteen, do they call it canteen or whatever, where they sell the food, it's always packed from the morning. And my mom also buys food from there with her colleagues and whatnot. So a lot of people are saying, no, don't buy expensive food, buy from them. Like if you have 20 rands, you can buy a whole entire meal. So I started eating that food. I think so, and then my body started seeing changes.
Okay.
So I told myself no more of that food. I stopped eating because the reason why their food is so cheap is because obviously they use brands that are cheaper, you get me. So I stopped eating that food. I started managing the type of food that I eat. Like I must know which brand I'm using and whatever. And to my surprise, maybe when I start going back to the lotions that I was using, I'll start, if one of them
is working,
does something to me, then it's the one. You get me? So yeah, I was using Nivea, in fact, yes. So the one thing I trust is the Bramley tissue oil. I still use that even with whatever, because it's
I'm
so
using only just
smooth
the
on
hand
this.
The hand lotion.
Yeah, I love the tissue oil. It's so smooth on the skin, and I love it. So that's how I've been still using the medication that they gave me, the ointment that they mixed for me at the pharmacy, and I've been seeing a lot of progress. So I would say be careful what you eat. Yeah, you should
food.
be very careful what you eat. Yeah.
Food is a huge trigger, and people are not aware of it. So I've learned that food is new medicine. I have a juice or a shot for almost anything that one could say. Oh, I've got a stomach that's sore. I've got this on my skin. Let's mix something. Then we put it on. So let's eat healthier, because that's where a lot of us start getting sick from.
True.
You know, and when other environmental factors come into play, then we're diagnosed with all these other issues. You know, so food does play a huge role. But that's how I got to learn to manage this condition.
I'm so glad that we did this, because some of us don't know.
No, we don't.
You also didn't know. So thanks to your mom.
Yes, you know.
Honestly.
And I didn't want to try.
Nah.
I don't know where I would be now.
Oh, thanks to the parents for plugging us.
And when they were telling me to go, this is when it was here, going all the way out. We would have been maybe here.
I thank God.
Because it just stopped right there.
Nah. Thank God.
So I'm glad that we're here now, and we know how to manage it. I know I've had a lot of requests, people asking me, what's the update on your skin? What's the update? How did you heal? Guys, this is one of the videos. At least now you have a bit of information.
And keep watching.
So we are going to do, I am actually going to do more videos, just getting into detail of how I got to this point, and also just share more details on the institution that helped me, because guys, if it wasn't for that institution, I don't know where I would be today. I really don't know. I was waiting for
she was waiting for death,
you know. Like, it was not going, you know, when something is not getting better, it's not getting worse, it's just bad. It's just bad. So guys,
at least we're here now.
And I guess we've come to the end of our video. So guys, please remember to like, share and subscribe. Really share, because I know this information, a lot of people really are looking for it. And you could really help a lot of people.
True.
So please share and subscribe. Remember to subscribe, and don't forget to go watch the first initial video. Hope you've already watched it. So guys. All right. See you in the next one.
See you guys. Bye.